Alright, so today we're going to be doing a little bit of an update video, kind of show you guys what snakes I have if you haven't watched the previous update video. Um, I've added a couple new snakes, so just give you a little update on those, show you those. Also, I want to make a note that I did get a new camera, so you guys can let me know in the comments, but I think that the video quality is a lot better now, or it should be hopefully. And yeah, so let's get started. Alright, so this is my first female Hetpied. She is a 2014, I believe, so she's about a year and a half old now. So she's about 700 grams if I remember correctly. So good. Hopefully I'll be able to get started on my Pied project next year if they're big enough. If not, which they probably won't, we'll have to postpone that until the year after. So here's my other Hetpied female. This one's quite a bit bigger. And you can see with these guys, you can kind of see the Hetpied markers, but it's not 100% accurate, so I don't know if you can see that, but the Hetpied markers are just that they have these two black bands, and then supposedly they'll have a clear white belly all the way down. But not all Hetpieds have those, and it's not a really reliable way to tell, but it's just one of those things you can look for to affirm that you have a Hetpied. Alright, so that's her. She's about 900 grams now. Once again, she's the same age as the other snake, but as you can see, it really depends on how much they eat and how much they grow. It's a direct correlation there. It's not like mammals or anything. They grow directly with how much they eat. Alright, so this is my little male Hetpied that he is going to breed those two females you just saw, hopefully. And this guy is a little bit shy, but he's got the clear Hetpied markers that you want to look for, and you can really tell on him that that's a Hetpied. So that's what you want to look for if you're wondering if it's a Hetpied. But like I said, it's not always accurate. In other words, there might be some Hetpieds that don't have those markers, but they are Hetpied. Alright. Now let's go. Okay, my next kind of project is going to be this girl here, who is a Sinabi, which if you don't know what that is, it's just a spider cinnamon, so Sinabi, kind of like the bumblebee pastel spider, but cinnamon spider. So they kind of have this cool yellow belly. I really like this snake a lot. The cinnamon kind of brings out a different look to the spider. You get a lot of that yellow up the belly, the white from the spider. It's a really pretty snake. And she's pretty big too. I think she's over 900 grams, so we'll see next year. But I've been told that if you wait, typically it's 1,500 grams is when you'll breed them, but I've been told that if you wait until 2,000 grams, they'll have more eggs consistently over the years. So I might just wait and do that and not breed next year and breed the following season. Get back in there. And then, so that's the Sinabi, and then what I'm going to breed to her is this guy right here. And he is a Pewter, which is a pastel cinnamon. So, and he's a little bit of a muddy Pewter, I guess you might say. He's kind of like the pattern's not so clear. It's not like some of the other Pewters I've seen. They're more of a grayish. He's more of a dark brown. But I guess you could say that's bad or good if you like that look. But anyway, my main point in breeding these two is to produce super cinnamons, which are just like an all black snake, totally black. and then because he has pastel in him, there's a 1 in 8 chance that you could get a silver bullet, which is basically just a super cinnamon with pastel in it, and it looks like, silver, as the name would imply. So that's really cool. I know there's potentially some health issues with the super cinnies, but I've also, as I've seen, it's not super common. If I have any issues with that first breeding, I'm not going to do it again, but I'm just going to try it out and see, because they're really cool looking. So that's that guy. He's ready to breed right now. I mean, for a male, this size is way more than you need to breed. But so that's him. Yeah, poor guy. He has nothing to breed, and he's been breeding size for quite a while now. Alright, what else do we got? Okay, so then my third project is this little guy here is the male for that. And he is a Enchi spinner. So this is probably one of my favorites, if not the favorite of my collection, of the ball pythons anyway. And so what he is an Enchi spider pinstripe. And the spinners, which is the spider pinstripe, already has kind of some of this gold, but the Enchi just really brightens all of that up and really gets a lot of that yellow and orange to come out. And then my favorite part about it is that, I don't know if you can see, but on the sides, you actually get gold from that Enchi. You actually just get really bright gold on the sides there. And over here, where the white's coming up from the spider, you can also see a lot of orange flecks from the Enchi. So I think it's a really good combo. It's not very popular, you don't see it a lot, but I think it's fantastic. The Enchi with the spider and the pinstripe just really go together really well, I think. So that's that guy. And I'm going to breed him to this girl right here, who is a lesser, and she's really shy. So actually, my shyest snake. And this is a little bit of a different lesser than I've seen a lot of times. A lot of times you see the lessers, they've got more of a black dorsal side and then kind of more orangey. But she's more of like a tannish brown with a lot of yellow on the sides, a lot of yellow infused in all of it, even on the back. So I don't know. I got this girl from Flatfoot Reptiles, I believe it's called, in Illinois. And so I've never seen a lesser like it, but it's definitely a lesser. And there might also be yellow belly in it, but I don't think that would be what's causing the look to be so different. So I don't really know what it is, but that's why I bought her, because she's so cool looking, and I like the look of her much better than most of the lessers I've seen. So, I mean, the goal with this is to breed her with the Enchi pinstripe, as I said, or Enchi spinner, sorry. And then we can get some Enchi, what are they called? The Enchi, basically, Enchi lesser spinner, which I forgot the name for that, but it's really cool. It's like kind of a whitish cream look. It kind of looks like a lesser bee, but with the added pinstripe in there and the Enchi. So it's fantastic, and I love Enchi. If you add Enchi to anything, it makes it better, as a lot of people say. You get more of that orangey, more vibrant look. So that's the goal with that. Hopefully I can get maybe a pastel for him too, super pastel maybe. And then we can make some Enchi, I forget what they're called now. Enchi queen bees? No, that's with the lesser. Anyway, yeah, a couple more females for him would be nice, because he's kind of a, not going to say a genetic powerhouse, but with the 3 genes in there, you get more bang for your buck, I guess you could say. So that's all of the, ball pythons. And then we got, here is the Brazilian Rainbow Boa that I showed in unboxing video, but I never updated her. And it's been a few months since then, so she's grown quite a bit. Where is she? Oh, she's in here. I just make a little moist box for them because they're high humidity snakes, and you want to keep up their humidity, be able to shed right, and they can actually die if they have too low of humidity. So this is her. I got her from Outback Reptiles, and she's grown quite a bit. She's actually doubled in size, over doubled in size since I got her. And they just have this fantastic pattern on the sides that's like a, like a moon almost, that's kind of eclipsed. And they've got that dorsal pattern, really iridescent. And they get better when they get older. This is not how she's going to look when she's older. Supposedly, I think more of the reds come out, and they get more iridescent. So, and it's also not good lighting, but she's really pretty looking, really docile. I've been told that they can bite, they're nippy when they're little, but I've never had her even strike at me. She's totally, even out of the box when I bought her, she's totally calm. So she's fantastic. She's one of my favorite snakes. I can't wait till she gets bigger. She's a female, so hopefully she'll get, maybe up to 7 foot. That would be awesome. But yeah, really cool snake. And then we have the next snake, which is, I've never shown it on camera before because I just bought it before I went off to college. So what that is, and I got this snake from the NARBC convention in Arlington, Texas. So let's see if we can get him out. This guy is a little bit nippy. I haven't had him bite me, but I've had quite a few close calls. Alright, so what this is a jungle carpet python. And maybe you guys know if you keep jungles, but the way it works with them is that they're really bland when they're babies. They're like almost kind of a black and gray kind of look, or black and tan. And then as they get older, they get a lot of that yellow in with each shed. And when they're fully grown, if it's a nice jungle, they'll actually be totally bright yellow and black. So he's starting to, I got this from a really good line of carpet pythons, of jungles I should say, jungle carpet pythons. So he's already, even only being a few months old, he's already picking up a lot of that yellow. I don't know if you can see it, but even on the belly. And with each shed, he's just getting more and more yellow. And these guys grow really fast. Carpet pythons are not like ball pythons that they need to eat something the same size as their width. I know that's a common rule of thumb when you're feeding snakes. But with carpet pythons, they're a little bit different because they're so skinny. And they could just, for some reason, they can metabolize bigger prey. So you can actually feed them something, I believe it's up to twice their width safely, but I don't quote me on that. But you can easily feed them something a little bigger than them, and it doesn't hurt them. So they're not like ball pythons. So because of that, I guess they grow. That's maybe one of the reasons why they grow kind of quicker. And so when I got him, he was, I believe, he must have been less than half this size. And so he's just grown really quickly and got a lot more yellow. And he's one of my favorite snakes. He's really bright. And so hopefully when he's an adult, he's going to be one of the most impressive ones in the collection. He's going to be bright yellow, neon yellow, and black. So who doesn't like a yellow and black snake? Alright, well, that's it. That's all 10 of my snakes right now. Unfortunately, I can't expand since I'm in college, but hopefully in a year or two I'll be able to get some more snakes. Maybe next year I'll start breeding, so hopefully I'll have some more of those videos. And yeah, sorry guys, I haven't been doing more videos, But like I said, being in college, having my snakes back home here hasn't really worked out and doing a lot of videos with that. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully I'll be coming up with some more videos possibly in a month or two. And thanks for watching.